Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mario Gomez, and this is my fuel exhaustion emergency summary of an accident. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mario Gomez, and this is my presentation assignment entitled Fuel Exhaustion Emergency. This is based off of NTSB accident number Echo Romeo Alpha 24 Lima Alpha 101. So what is fuel exhaustion defined? Fuel exhaustion occurs when an aircraft's fuel supply is completely depleted, resulting in a total loss of engine power. This differs from fuel starvation, where fuel is available but cannot reach the engine, such as like carburetor ice or any other mechanical issue. This case study involves a Cessna 150 on a cross-country instructional flight. The pilot diverted twice for fuel, but poor planning led to fuel exhaustion. Engine lost power in the traffic pattern at 4 hours of flight time, and only the unusable fuel, 3.5 gallons, remained in the tanks, resulting in substantial aircraft damage and serious pilot injury. So the synopsis goes as the pilot entered the traffic pattern, she overshot the approach course and continued to circle to make another attempt. During the reattempt maneuver, the engine lost all power. She was unable to troubleshoot due to low altitude. Key lesson: fuel exhaustion is entirely preventable through proper pre-flight planning and in-flight fuel management. So in an in-flight emergency, the actions you take, the ABCs: airspeed, establish best glide. Best field: she was at the airfield, so she had a suitable runway to land on. Engine failure checklist: if you have time, declare emergency 7700 and make the emergency or forced landing. Troubleshooting steps: she could have checked the fuel quantity indicators, verified the fuel selector was on the correct tank, check mixture control full rich, attempt the engine start if altitude permitted, and prepare for the forced landing. So this pilot was too low to troubleshoot when the engine failed in the traffic pattern, and emphasizes the importance of planning and prevent emergency situation. So post-flight actions after an accident: notification to the NTSB would be immediate. FAA notification within 10 days of substantial damage. Seek medical attention even if there is no apparent injury. Aircraft preservation: secure the wreckage for the investigation. Prevention strategies: be conservative with your fuel planning. Plan for 45 to 60 minutes of fuel reserve. Check your fuel quantity every 15 minutes. Account for the headwinds. This is a big one. Stronger headwinds, more fuel burn. Less endurance time with a headwind. And use your actual fuel burn numbers rather than the book values. NTSB determined that the probable cause was inadequate fuel planning and in-flight fuel management. The pilot calculated 3.7 hours endurance, but flew 4 hours. So PAVE NW craft checklist. The pilot was low experience, 110 hours with no instrument rating. Normal airworthiness, but fuel planning was inadequate. VMC conditions, but she had a 16-knot headwind. Long cross-country, unfamiliar airports, and she also had a pet pig, which could have been another distraction that she had in flight. NW craft, check all airports and fuel availability. Account for winds in your fuel planning. Plan for any kind of ATC or traffic delays. Consider runway lengths and for fuel stops. Multiple fuel stop options and alternates, and like I said, conservative planning with reserves. Takeoff and landing performance at each stop. Takeaways: proper application of the PAVE NW craft checklist could have identified fuel management at high risk factor, potentially preventing this accident through better planning and more conservative fuel reserves. Review flight plan. Recommendation is to review your flight plan and fuel requirements with the CFI prior to departure. It's always good to get a sanity check. And here's a list of my references. This is just a NTSB report for the NTSB docket number Echo Romeo Alpha 24 Lima Alpha 101, and then the risk management handbook. Thank you for your time.